What's up, guys? Want to do a little video today. Going to talk about one-on-one training, guys, and specifically for fighters. You cannot become a world-class fighter without one-on-one. I'm just going to be honest. I've never seen anyone to be able to do it. You definitely can't become a world-class fighter without a great coach that teaches good technique as well. But you need one-on-one, guys. It's almost a must. I remember coming up, I was very bought into the philosophy of fighting. I went all in when I started training and eventually started fighting, competing, boxing first, then kickboxing, MMA. I went all in. There was no plan B. And I'm not saying that has to be you if you're a young fighter coming up. But if you want to fight and you ever have a dream of trying to go to the UFC or any other big organization, guys, you need one-on-one. When I was coming up, I would eat ramen noodles. I was very poor. I grew up very poor. I'm from a very low income family, youngest of 6 kids, very poor. Country people in North Texas, right? Moved to the city. I was overwhelmed, but you know what? I was very smart with my money, and I used my money for lessons. And I feel like even from a coaching standpoint now, I know so much more technique than the average coach. And a lot of that is because of the amount of one-on-one I got. And it wasn't like I was rich and had the money to do it. I sacrificed. It was that simple. I sacrificed as much as I could. There wasn't going out. There wasn't going out to the movies on Friday, spending my money. That money was used towards training. That money was used towards buying new wrestling shoes, buying new gloves, new hand wraps, shin guards, whatever I needed, knee pads, elbow pads, headgear, whatever I needed. It was used towards my training and my equipment. And everybody might not be that bought in and want to try to fight at a high level like I did. But at the same time, if you are bought in and you want to go to the UFC, guys, you cannot make it to a high level without one-on-one training. I don't care what anybody says. It's very unlikely. You're going to have to be a freak athlete. You're going to have to have some real attributes that the majority of people don't have if you think that is going to happen. And I'm not saying get 3 or 4 private lessons a week, but I'll be honest with you. If you're coming up, you should be trying to get at least 1 private lesson a week with your instructor and make sure that they're correcting technique. As a fighter, you need technical issues solved from your coach. You don't need your coach to get you in shape. Go run, hit the bag, spar, grapple, do your own conditioning training. Your coach should go slow and teach technique in these lessons. You need one-on-one, guys. You need to learn how to do stuff the right way, and you need to get thousands of reps, and you need to make sure the reps are right to begin with. It's probably, I would say, it's probably a little better or definitely a must to get these lessons early on in your career so you establish a seriously good base before you just butch all your technique and do wrong technique for 5 years and then have a coach, or maybe you leave one gym and go to another and have a coach try to solve your issues that you've created through bad technique from just not getting the lessons initially to fix the problem from day one, right? But I don't know many guys. I don't know many fighters in the UFC that doesn't get pad work. All their coaches ain't holding the pads for free. It's damaging on your body to hold pads. All of that stuff adds up as well, and people need to do one-on-one. It's that simple, guys. Your coach needs to be paid. If you can't pay your coach, pay one of the better fighters in the gym. I tell my guys all the time, I always say at the end of class, I say, I'm open for private lessons. If anybody's interested, let me know. And if you don't want to pay my price or can't afford me, okay, ask one of your teammates. We have teammates that have lots of experience that are willing to do the lessons for less money. But you need one-on-one, guys. One-on-one is a must at a high level. Anybody who says otherwise has probably never made it to a high level, or they're a freak athletes. So something to think about, guys. As a fighter coming up, trying to go far, or trying to even turn pro, even if you're just trying to have a couple of pro fights, you don't want to get beat. You don't want to get knocked out. You don't want to get submitted. You don't want to get embarrassed. This happens. Guess what? Even the guys who do get private lessons still get beat. This happens. So but you want to stack the deck in your favor as best you can. So just something to think about, guys. One-on-one is absolutely a must at the high level. So make the sacrifices. Pay for the one-on-one, get one-on-one, make sure the technique is great. buy good equipment, make the sacrifices, buy headgear, buy knee pads, buy shin guards, buy good gloves, not the cheap ones that are going to hurt your hands, wrap your hands. You need to invest in your career, guys, if you're trying to even make it a career, or if you're just trying to fight for a few years, 2 or 3 years, you need to invest in that time because, once again, you want to stack the deck in your favor. Just my advice, guys. Thank you. And if you have any other videos or any other subjects you'd like me to talk about, leave a comment below and let me know. If you're new to martial arts, looking for a book or looking for a guide to find a gym near you, get my book, Ultimate Guide to Choosing Your Martial Arts School and Instructor. Link is in the description below. Very affordable, $4.99 on Amazon. Thank you, guys.